It's Friday, November 23rd. It's Black Friday here at another edition of Voice of Reason. Jake Schwartz again here at the world's famous palestra. My dear friend, Ivy League champion, Penn basketball coach Steve Donahue. It is always a pleasure to have you here on Voice of Reason.
It's always my pleasure, to be on the Voice of Reason.
Thank you, sir. And again, we are thrilled to have you back here, undefeated at home. Penn coming off as you could say, kind of a up and down type battle. Out in the Bahamas in the Paradise Jam Invitational. The only team right now in the City Six to have, I guess you could say, be in an airport for more than 22 hours. I know that was definitely difficult though, but all in all, this had to be an unbelievable experience, which featured the number 12 team in the nation, Kansas State.
It was, Voice. We played three really good teams. I thought we competed really well. We didn't execute great in all three, but I thought for the most part we did a lot of good things, and unfortunately against really good teams you got to play really well. I wouldn't say we played that well enough to win.
Yeah, you've had some sort of, I guess you could say, you'll notice that there's a guy missing. As you know, we were here at practice today here in Pennsylvania, and Ryan Bentley is missing. Ryan Bentley, for those of you who are wondering, and I know that this is very near and dear to you, Ryan, I believe, injured his ACL, if I'm correct.
You're not correct. It was a torn patella tendon. I'm sorry,
torn patella tendon. My apologies. Torn patella tendon on the first day of the college basketball season against George Mason. How big a loss is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big loss for us. He's our leading returning scorer, our best three-point shooter. And more than that, he's someone that's now a junior, has put in a lot of time and become a really good all-around player. That being said, nothing you can do about it. Injuries are part of this game, and we got to step up, and next man has to do a good job to help us win.
There are a lot of good newcomers here, including California native Michael Wang. What can you tell us about him? Michael had 21 points in his first game against Mason, and he really has come on in a big way for you.
Yeah, I think Michael, at his size, his skill level, I think he's still learning the other things about the game that we need him to do, defense, rebounding. But he may be our best passer.
Yeah.
He works hard, he loves the game, and someone that I think, for us to be a really good team, he's going to have to continue to progress.
We were really able to observe a lot of the drills that you had from, I guess, the passing, the shooting, the foul shooting. Jake Silpy really coming on for you. Besides Michael, really the re-up, I guess you could say, of Germantown Academy's Devin Goodman. He's really come on for you, and AJ Broder is back, and Max Rothschild is back. Just tell us all in all who really has to, I guess, play their role and step up. Do you feel like everybody has to at least have a special type of role?
Well, I think everybody got to continue to get better, and I think Dev Goodman is someone that was a sub for 2 years, but it became apparent over the last 6 months that he's really become a much better all-around player. And honestly, we need him to score this year, in particular with the loss of Ryan Bentley, but also Jelani Williams. Jelani Williams was our leading scorer in Italy when we went in May.
Yes.
And Jake has taken his game, I think, to another level. Just really by this time in his career, has really progressed in terms of understanding his role. Great defender,
yes.
Become a very good standstill shooter, and someone that we need to play well for us to win.
Yeah, undefeated again at home. More than likely you should be winning tomorrow. Penn is in action against Stockton, but you've got some big games coming up over the next month. Heading into December, games against New Mexico State, University of Miami, the defending national champions Villanova. This place certainly should be loud here at what's now known as Macquarie Court here at the Palestra.
Yeah, I think our schedule's really challenging. Obviously, we play Stockton tomorrow, then Del State, but then
Miami,
LaSalle, Villanova,
that's a great
New Mexico.
matchup.
So, I mean, that's what we try to do at Penn, is try to play the best schedule we can, and for a lot of reasons. And for us, it's a chance to continue to get better. So come Ivy season, we're as good as we can be.
You are always one of my favorite people to talk with, and the history you and I have certainly goes back a long way. As we thank you again for joining us back here on Voice of Reason, the defending Ivy League champions, the Penn Quakers. They're going to be our final evaluation in the City Six.
Thanks, Voice.